How did a crying old lady get me my $4,800 back? My company transferred me to a new town with only 2 weeks' notice, and we needed a place near the hospital because she's 7 months along. The property manager I spoke to said this unit was perfect for a new baby, and 3 other families wanted it, so we had to move fast. I wired the money, $4,800, and drove 6 hours with the moving truck. But when we got to our front door, the current tenant opened it saying they'd lived there 2 years and didn't know what we were talking about. When we tried the property manager's phone, it was disconnected. The police said it's a civil matter, and the bank said wire transfers are irreversible. But then my wife started having stress contractions, so I took her to her sister's house. They don't have enough room for me, so I have to sleep in the car. We can't even afford a hotel after losing our deposit. The property manager posted a new number, and when I called, he said, "Oh, that unit, there was a mix-up. I'll refund you in 30 days. Then we called again, and this time he said, "What deposit? I don't know you." By the third, he started threatening us. "Stop harassing me or I'll call the cops." But tonight I see him posting 12 new fake rentals, and I realize he's doing this to other families right now. I screenshot every listing and create a spreadsheet tracking all the addresses and message other victims through Craigslist replies. I found 18 people and created a Facebook group. I called it Temu Slum Lord Ripoff. We all coordinate to ruin every showing he has. I schedule viewings for every property, then show up asking to check water pressure and measure rooms. One time I bring my homeless friend from the shelter, pretending he's an inspector checking for mold, and when the property manager shows a real family a house, I loudly ask, "Is this the unit where that family died?" Because the smell never really goes away, right? The family leaves immediately. The property manager texts me, "What do you want?" And I say, "My money plus everyone else's." He texts back, "I don't have it. I needed it for something important." But that's not my problem. So after one showing, I follow his car. He drives to a house where I see an older woman who lives there alone. They eat lunch together on the porch, and I notice a foreclosure notice taped to the door. She's crying while he holds her, so I go to the courthouse and pull records showing 3 mortgages in her name, all signed by him as power of attorney. This man scammed his own mother and is trying to use us to fix his mistake. The foreclosure date is in 10 days. I go back to the house after he leaves and knock on the door. The mother answers, asking if she can help me. I say I'm looking for her son about an apartment, and she lights up saying, "Oh, you must be one of his tenants. He's such a good boy and started his own rental business to help save my house." But then he comes to the door and his face goes white. He tells his mom to go inside, but she says, "Don't be rude, invite them in." That's when I reveal the truth. Actually, I'm not a tenant. He stole $4,800 from me. She looks at me like I grew a second head. I show her my phone with the Facebook group and messages from homeless families and pictures of kids sleeping in cars. She sits on the porch steps asking, "The money for my house, it's from these people?" When he tries to explain, she stands up screaming, "You made children homeless for my house?" She slaps him across the face saying, "Your father would be ashamed." I'm ashamed. Then turns to me asking how many families he hurt, and when I say 47, she looks sick. She tells him, "You return every penny today," but he says he can't because he already paid the bank. "Then you'll get it back, sell your car, watch, everything you own. You fix this or I'm driving you to the police station myself." The mother calls me that night, telling me to bring anyone he hurt to her house at 9 a.m. 12 of us show up to find him sitting with a shoebox full of cash. He sold his car and maxed out credit cards, selling everything valuable. His mother stands behind him like a prison guard, making him look each victim in the eye while paying each of us back.